Now on CoatTV News.
End in sight. The longest government shutdown in history could be nearing an end as the House of Representatives is preparing to vote today. Boosting rural care, the initiative in Delaware to increase the number of healthcare workers and improve healthcare in rural areas.
And the sun is shining and we're running about 12 to 14 degrees warmer than just this time 24 hours ago. I'll have details on how long the sunny, dry weather sticks around.
This is CoatTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. Today is Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. I'm Grace Eckerly and welcome to CoatTV News Midday. Starting off the morning by taking a live look into a sunny Rehoboth. It's a little warmer out than yesterday, but not exactly sunny and balmy by any means. Our first alert meteorologist Chris Mastrobono joining us now to take a first look at our beautiful forecast. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Grace. Yes, we're doing a lot better than where we were at this time yesterday, where it felt like a December morning. We're at 52 right now in Lewis. Very dry out there with the dew points in the 30s. We're holding at 52 in Georgetown. We hit 44 for a high in Georgetown, so we're already beyond that. 53 in Seaford, and we're at 52 in Salisbury. Winds have picked up out of the southwest, gusting to 26 in Salisbury, 23 Georgetown, and we're gusting to 21 in Indian River Inlet. We have some clouds across southeastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Mainly clear skies across Delmarva. We have some showers and some mixed precipitation moving across western portions of Pennsylvania and New York. We are going to see mostly sunny skies throughout the afternoon today. Highs reaching the mid to upper 50s. Winds will be gusting out of the southwest anywhere between about 25 to 30 miles an hour, and we will have clear skies through the evening, and that may bode well for us to see the northern lights later on this evening. We're going to continue that sunshine into our Thursday, and we are going to stay quite breezy with the dry weather continuing. We do talk about some shower chances over the weekend. I'll have more on that coming up a little bit later on. Grace.
Thank you, Chris. Cape Henlopen High School students were sent home this morning after a power outage. School officials say it started around 7:30 when a substation in Lewis went down. The town's power has since been restored, but the high school remained in the dark. Electricians are working to fix the issue, and the school expects power to be back on sometime today. And classes, they say, are expected to resume as normal tomorrow. Delaware is recognizing innovation and entrepreneurship tonight with the announcement of the winners of the updated EDGE 2.0 grant competition. EDGE stands for Encouraging Development, Growth, and Expansion. Will award $400,000 in the entrepreneur category and $750,000 in the STEM category, along with a $1 million federal award through the Small State Business Credit Initiative. Officials say there is one recipient from Sussex County. Happening now, Delaware Governor Meyer, alongside state health officials and leaders at Beebe Health in Lewis, are announcing details of a $1 billion application submitted by the state of Delaware to the Rural Health Transformation Program. Projects in the application are focused on expanding access to quality care and building up a strong rural healthcare workforce. People in Lewis only have some hours left to provide input on Denmark's plans to clean up contaminated property in the city. According to the agency, the Division of Waste and Hazardous Substances is proposing a cleanup plan for the Will King Station site. Officials say that the property has a history of dumping that includes construction debris, auto parts, and household trash. One proposed idea requires Denmark to monitor groundwater contamination and regular testing. The public comment period ends today at 4:30. The Harry King Foundation with the Food Bank of Delaware and Purdue Farm say they're giving out 1,000 Thanksgiving meal boxes. It's a part of their Thanksgiving for All initiative and happening today. They say local school representatives will pick up the boxes from the Milford branch of the Food Bank of Delaware for distribution to pre-identified families who are at risk of going without a Thanksgiving meal. Now taking a live look into Washington, D.C. today. The House of Representatives is preparing to vote on a bill to finally end the 43-day-long government shutdown, the longest in history. It's a bill that already cleared the Senate and funds the government through the end of January. And if it passes, President Trump could sign it into law tonight. That's reopening the government. NBC's Alice Barr shows us how questions remain about how quickly air travel can get back to full capacity and when SNAP recipients will get their full food assistance.
On what could be the final day of the nation's longest government shutdown, House members are racing back to Washington to cast a critical vote on the Senate-passed short-term funding bill.
Welcome back from your taxpayer-funded 7-week vacation.
Democratic leadership slamming the House Speaker's move to keep members out of session while the shutdown dragged on, as Republicans pin the pain on Democrats.
For 42 days and counting, Democrats have held the country hostage.
House Democrats set to vote against the deal a breakaway group of Senate moderates agreed to, angered that it does nothing to address the central sticking point of lowering health care costs and extending Affordable Care Act tax credits.
Health care costs are still poised to double or even triple for some folks practically overnight.
With a newly elected Democrat being sworn in today, House Republicans can only afford to lose 2 votes. It is expected to pass and secure President Trump's signature.
We're opening up our country. Should have never been closed.
Relief can't come soon enough for the nation's airports, where flight delays and cancellations are growing.
It has to be the shutdown. What else could it be? This has never happened to me before.
The Transportation Secretary warning the situation, driven by staffing shortages, will get much worse if the shutdown stretches into the weekend.
If this doesn't open, you might have airlines that say, we're gonna ground our planes.
A lot on the line in the final push to get the government back in business. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Still to come on CoatTV News Midday, it's a worldwide redesign that starts in Sussex County. Why Ford says it could choose Millsboro to usher in a new look for its dealerships.
Bright blue skies in Laurel. Temperature there is 53 degrees, and we're going to see plenty of sunshine through the afternoon as we top out around 56 degrees. Those winds are going to be picking up, gusting to near 30 miles an hour. Congratulations to Joan Mazzuchetti of Milton, Delaware, on winning an umbrella from CoatTV. I'll have more on the northern lights tonight and some sunny, dry weather continuing in that 7-day forecast.
The first in a worldwide redesign for one automaker's dealerships is being unveiled right here on Delmarva. Ford is introducing what it calls Ford Signature 2.0. Millsboro's redesign started back in March of last year and features an open layout with natural light, digital tools, and lounge-style seating aimed at creating a more relaxed, they say, hotel-like experience. The location was chosen due to potential growth and expansion in our area, and Henry Ford's great-granddaughter was even there to cut the ribbon.
Really, our sales associates are just here as guides, as concierges, to help you sort of through the process, and you can do it at your own journey. If you want to do most of it at home, or you want to come in the dealership and do all of it, or some version of somewhere in between, we're here to meet you where you're at.
He says the redesign costs about $12.5 million. The ultimate goal is for all of Ford's 9,000 dealerships worldwide to eventually adopt the concept that debuted in Millsboro. And coming up next, Chris Mastrobono is in the CoatTV First Alert Weather Center. He has your full forecast after the break.
There's a little chill in the air this morning, but certainly nothing compared to where we were yesterday, feeling like in the 20s across Delmarva. With this morning, much better. We're at 52 in Rehoboth. It's all thanks to that southwest wind flow. We're up to 54 in Milton, 52 in Georgetown, 53 Bridgeville, and we're at 53 in Laurel. You can see those winds picking up out of the southwest. We're having gusts 26 in Salisbury, 23 in Georgetown, and we'll see gusts at times 25 to 30 throughout the afternoon. We have a veil of clouds across South Jersey and portions of eastern Pennsylvania. Those are going to continue to push to the east. We are in the clear here as far as our sky goes, and we have this weak cold front back off to the west. That's going to be pushing through tonight, not really giving us any moisture. Small craft advisory up through 6 o'clock Thursday for the entire Delaware coast for those winds as high as 25 to 30 miles an hour. That small craft advisory from Ocean City to Chickasaw, that is up through 8 a.m. Thursday. And then along the bay side from Cambridge and through Smith Island and Crisfield, that runs through 6 a.m. on Thursday. Well, we had quite a show last night. I was sleeping, but we had quite a show last night. Mike Dempsey of Milton, Delaware sent this photo in of the northern lights, and we're going to get another opportunity tonight. The Space Weather Prediction Center predicting a significant solar storm that will be affecting Earth today, and we have that G4 to G5 solar storm, so a severe chance of seeing that. So get out there this evening between about 8 and 10 o'clock, and we should have clear skies to view those northern lights across the area. 57 in Milford this afternoon. We'll see a high of 57 in Cambridge, 59 Pocomoke City under mostly clear skies. That cold front will push through tonight. We'll see wind shift out of the northwest. Temperatures falling in the upper 30s to lower 40s tonight, and we stay rather cool into Thursday. Highs in the lower to mid 50s, and then we're colder into Friday morning as those winds subside. We'll dip into the lower to mid 30s. There's those winds, as I mentioned, gusting upwards of 30 out of the southwest. We'll shift the wind direction late tonight into early tomorrow morning out of the northwest, and windy day for our Thursday, but we do stay sunny and dry, but those winds will be gusting upwards of 30 miles an hour, and then the winds will subside a bit into Friday, but you see temperatures are going to be hovering right around the upper 50s here over the next 4 days. Average high 60 degrees, and we'll see a high of 66 by your Sunday. Mostly cloudy skies, I think, by Saturday afternoon. We stay dry. Weak system will push through late Saturday night, giving us a chance of showers into early Sunday morning, but it's not a complete washout of a weekend. That's kind of the best timing for the rain at night, and then we clear out and dry out into Monday. We're at 57 this afternoon, a breezy afternoon, 38 overnight. We're at 55 for our Thursday, a windier day. The winds relax into Friday, 57. We're at 56 Saturday, and then there's that chance of showers late Saturday and through Sunday morning, and then we cool down from 66 Sunday to 53 on Monday. Grace.
Thank you, Chris. And yeah, this was a huge deal in our newsroom this morning, and people all across the peninsula got a glimpse of those northern lights last night. And it's rare this far south, but it does happen, obviously. If you look at your screen, here's some great photos from viewers in Milton, Lewis, Longneck, Broadkill Beach, and even our photographer. This is Matt Hipsman. He was looking out for the lights, and he sure found them. We spoke with some sisters who saw the lights last night.
Really cool because I really wanted, when I was older, I really wanted to maybe travel to Alaska or something to see them, because it was definitely on my bucket list. So I'm definitely excited that I could see it now.
I mean, why go to Alaska when you can just see them right down the street, those northern lights? Thank you to everyone who shared their photos with us last night. And coming up tonight on DSN, your game of the night at 8:30. Well, those lights are going on, so head outside too. Dover hosts Smyrna in girls basketball, and it's your final score at 10:30. And this is what you can look forward to this afternoon on Coast Life at 4 p.m.
Well, November is the season of giving, and we've got a great group joining us today at 4 on Coast Life. We hope that you would join us then too, because we're going to talk about the Community Foundation and all that they are doing to donate to local organizations this month. It's going to be great. You don't want to miss it, and you don't want to miss how to find out how you can help give back. All of that fun and more is happening today at 4 on Coast Life. We'll see you then.
A heads up for drivers in Worcester County. The State Highway Administration is replacing a deteriorated stormwater pipe that's along MD 589. That's at the intersection of Racetrack Road and Grays Corner Road. Maryland Department of Transportation says that work will start Sunday night and should wrap up by Thursday, November 20th. The department says that drivers can expect single lane closures overnight from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. And DelDOT is continuing work on plans for the U.S. Route 9, that's State Routes 16 and 24 corridor. The department says that the project aims to improve traffic flow on several busy highways in Sussex County, and this is the area of focus. It's located near Milton and Harbison. There's an updated meeting from this on 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the DelDOT Administration Office over in Dover or online. And coming up, Milton wants the public's opinion, how you can have your say on the Lewis-Georgetown Trail today. That's after the break. Providing input on outdoor trails across Sussex County, that's the opportunity that people have today in Milton. A public forum is expected regarding the study on the Georgetown-Lewis Trail connected to Milton. Organizers say that DelDOT, along with state representatives, will be in attendance to discuss the feasibility of a shared use path. It all takes place at Dogfish Head Brewery in Milton at 5:30. And in Lewis, possible discussion and maybe action regarding the 4th Street Preserve. That's according to the agenda. The project task force is looking at the master plan implementation of the cost estimates. And it was just over the weekend the Delaware Master Naturalist Program began the first phase of invasive plant removal at the 4th Street Preserve. The subcommittee meets this afternoon at 2 p.m.
Taking a live look into a sunny Lewis, bright blue skies there, temperature of 53 degrees, and we will see wall-to-wall sunshine through the afternoon as we top out in the mid to upper 50s. Those winds will pick up a bit, gusting anywhere between about 25 to 30 miles an hour. And as always, you get your latest forecast by calling our First Alert Weather phone. I'll have your 10-day forecast right after the break.
A sparkling moment this morning in New York City as workers installed the star on top of the iconic 30 Rock Christmas tree. And Chris and I are big proponents of Christmas around here, and probably the only people who actually like snow. It's 900 pounds, Chris, 900 pounds of the Swarovski crystal star that was hoisted up early this morning and put into place. And they say that it features 70 spikes on that thing and over 3 million crystals. It's got to be expensive. I looked it up. It said it's worth a few million.
Yeah, I would think so. We had some pretty good weather yesterday for it. Feeling a little, there's a little chill out there today, but definitely a lot better than where we were yesterday with temperatures in the 50s today. Winds will be a little bit breezy through the afternoon, gusting to 30 miles an hour. All eyes on tonight for another chance to see those northern lights. So we'll keep our eyes to the skies between about 8 and 10 o'clock this evening. Sunny skies continue through Thursday, Friday, and the weekend looking pretty decent. We're looking at a chance of showers right now Saturday night through Sunday. So that's kind of when you want the showers over the weekend. It's not going to be a washout by any means, but milder. We're up to 66 into Sunday and then dropping it down to the 50s.
Well, sounds like a lot to look forward to this weekend then. Thank you so much for joining us on Coast TV News Midday. If you like more local news or weather, you can download our Coast TV News app, and don't forget to join us back here for Coast TV News at 5. That's later this afternoon, and until then, have a great day.